How to turn negative equity houses into gold mine properties and profiting $100,000 per house. Hey gang, this is Mike with MrNoFluff.com, and today's lesson is about how to turn negative equity homes into gold mine properties and profiting $100,000 per property, depending on what strategy you use. Okay, so let's dive in and get started, guys. Now, one of the first things I want to talk about is that I'm focusing this class about negative equity. It's very important that you understand we were talking about negative equity, okay? The deals that you usually throw in the trash. So let's quickly dive in here. This is you, okay? And more than likely, you're spending money on marketing or you're doing spending time or money. That's the only way, the two ways to do marketing, guys. You got to put money or you got to put time. And you're probably marketing to an ocean of homeowners. Okay. And now, if you have taken the Alchemy Stones class, I've taught you how to not fish at the ocean, but fish at a pond because there's more lucrative deals there with less effort and more profits. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter. Now, the story goes is this is you as an investor and you're spending money on marketing and or time, depends if you have money or not, or both. And one home seller is going to call you. Okay, they're going to call you. And then of course what you're doing is you're using my Ninja phone script, and what you're doing is you're filtering these people out, okay? So you get the cream of the cream, guys. You don't want to just get everyone. You want to get the cream of the cream. Now, if you're using my phone script, there's a lot of different stuff we ask. But in this case, for this story, the seller called you and used my phone script, and you realize that this is a bad deal in a sense of traditional ways that investors want to buy properties. Why is it a bad deal? So let's quickly take a look at it. So this seller situation is he has a beautiful home, okay? Doesn't need any work. Okay, it could be a different story, but the numbers are basically the same. The idea behind it is basically the same. So this seller calls you, has a beautiful home, and his bank loan is $110,000 that he owes to Bank of America or any other bank. And the problem is that when you run the CMA or your ARV, that's what realtors call it, or ARV, and okay, you realize that this property is only worth 100K. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a fix and flipper, it doesn't matter if you're a wholesaler, you like, oh man, this is a bad deal. This house can only sell for 100, and this guy owes even more than this. That's why you use my Ninja phone script, okay? And you were able to identify that, right? But most investors at this time just run away because they only have one trick ponies. Okay, all most investors know is they just need to buy a house at a deep discount, which usually means 60 cents, okay, on the dollar. Okay, if it's not 60 cents minus repairs, minus assignment fees, if you're a wholesaler, then this doesn't work. And so what happens is most investors are going to spend a lot of time, a lot of energy marketing, and someone will just go out of business, and the other ones will say, no, I need to have a $20,000 marketing budget, or I need to have a $50,000 marketing budget, because they don't know how to not shop at the sea. Okay, they haven't learned to take it to the lake, or have learned to take it to the pond, like I teach you at the Alchemy Stones class. Okay, so they're shopping here, or shopping here, but they don't understand how to turn negative equities into profits, guys. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. And this is what I'm demonstrating, that once you start doing all the marketing, the seller called you, but you realize it's a bad deal, and this is what the seller situation is. He owns a bank loan of 110, and your CMA or your realtor or your ARV says the house worth 100. And most people at this time, what they're going to do is they're going to trash the deal or the lead, even though it costs them money, because it costs money for the lead or the marketing. Okay. Now today I'm going to show you the solution. Okay, for negative equity deals. That's why you're watching this. Okay, I'm going to show you the solution, guys, because creativity solves all these problems. Okay, now the same seller that called me, I wouldn't throw this deal away. What I would do is I would use my seller phone script and I would ask the seller one other question. Okay, and the question that I'm going to ask him is, what is your PITI? Okay, what is your principal, interest, tax, and insurance equal a month? To make it simple, the guy said the house payments is roughly 1%, which is the loan, which is $1,000 a month, guys. Okay, so again, $1,000 a month is his monthly payments to the bank. That includes the government's half, that includes the insurance half, and so on, and him paying off his principal, his debt. Now, what I do next is I go figure out what the fair market value is to rent this home. Okay, and I show it to you in my Ninja phone script. I also show it to you in all my courses. Now, so let's take this seller right here, his and break it down. This is his beautiful home. That's him, and on this side, his PITI equals $1,000 a month. But the fair market value for rent is $1,500 a month, guys. $1,500 a month. Now, again, guys, this amount that I'm paying, it includes majority of the cost of the insurance and taxes and so on. So if you could quickly do the numbers, it doesn't take a genius. I could rent it out for $1,500, okay, and the rent is $1,000 a month, and these are all month. Okay, I can see that I can easily make $500 a month. It doesn't take a genius to do that. And if I did $500 times 12 months, I will be making $6,000 a month if I bought this guy's property. Okay. Now, even though the seller has bad equity, there's no equity in the property. Okay. Now, for most of you guys, says, "Well, hey Mike, this is the dumbest deal ever. Who cares? I make $6,000 a year on it. I am buying a house that's worth the 100 for 110, and it doesn't make any sense." That's right. If you only have one strategy. The way I would do this deal, there's many different ways to do this deal. If you want to learn all the ways to do this deal, I would highly recommend downloading the Mother course, which has many different strategies to do this one specific deal. I'm just only showing you one. It comes with free coaching because I want you to succeed. I want you to bring on my YouTube channel because if you don't succeed, I don't succeed. Again, if you don't succeed, I don't succeed. So, but I'm not going to go into it. There's 171 chapters that talks about it, but I want to just show you one of the ways I would structure this deal because I see this happening to so many people out there. Okay, they're spending all this. This is them. They're spending all this money advertising, and people call them, and the deal is not 60 cents on a dollar like the gurus taught it, like the REI clubs taught it, and they're just throwing away that deal. That deal is going to trash, guys. Okay, and that's a bad deal because I'm going to show you right now a solution on how to do this deal. And one of the ways I will look at it, the solution is what is the monthly payments for this guy's mortgage, including PITI, principal, interest, tax, and insurance, and what is the fair market value? Because if the fair market value for rent is higher than what his mortgage is, which majority of times in today's era it is because of interest rates being so low on these homes, okay, um, then this is not a trash deal. This is still a deal for me. I can still make money out of it, okay? And I just showed you how I would make money. I'll show you two of the strategies. One of the strategies that I would do is one, I would buy this guy's house. Now, caution, I wouldn't buy his house for cash. No, no, no. Because I only buy houses for cash that have high equity, where I am buying it at 50 cents on minus repairs, 60 cents on minus repairs, 40 cents on the dollar, okay? I'm not going to pay 110% price for cash. However, I would love to buy the house term, and that's what I would work on, a term, an owner financing. And I get into this in my mother course, guys. You can get it right here. It comes with free coaching. It has 171 chapters, tons of positive reviews. You can go about it, look at it right here. Okay, it talks about everything from cold calling and so on. Okay, now what I would do is I will buy this house. I will use term, not cash. The next thing I would do is I would rent it out. I would rent it out for that $1,500, and I could do extra things to it to even get more, like put washer and dryers and so on. I go into it in my mother course on the landlording section, how to squeeze more cash flow from a property. I would rent it out, and I would rent it out for probably like 7 to 10 years, or even less. Depends how I felt. In in the meanwhile, while I'm renting out for 6 7 years, I'm getting $6,000 a year. That includes me paying the taxes and insurance. This is my net profit. Now from there, I haven't considered vacancy or if something breaking down, but I get into that in my book, so I'm not going to get into it here. How to reduce those uh, factors. So I'm just going to go right now with the 6,000. If you want more details, get the mother course. It's all in there. 171 chapters, over 100 hours of training videos, and marketing assets, etc. So in the year, I'm getting $6,000 a year, and in that 10 years, I'm gonna get $60,000 just on passive cash flow from that house. But it's going to be more than 60 because of inflation and because of things like that. Rent is goes up year after year, and that's why if you ever live in an apartment, every year it goes up 25%, 50%, depends on where you are, what state you are. Okay, sometimes more, sometimes less. Okay, so I'm rough estimating it down at $6,000 for 10 years of me um, renting it. I'm going to get a $60,000 cash flow from this property. But meanwhile, for that 10 years that I've been renting it, the renters they're paying down my debt. Okay. Because I didn't buy this house for cash. It didn't make any sense because I was buying it at 110%. I only bought this house because it was a massive cash flow. Okay. And so I bought this house, but I didn't give the seller any money, or I give the seller just a couple of grand. I had the seller finance me. I had him do owner financing. No matter if he had the house free and clear, no matter if he had a loan on it, there's a way to structure it. I go into it in my mother course. So, anyways, in that 7 to 10 years of renters paying off of it, not only have I made $60,000 plus, uh, more than likely plus because I do all these little cool things to increase my rent. So if the fair market is 1,500, I'm able to get maybe 1,600. Okay, 1,575 and so on. Okay, or even $100, $200 or more. It depends on what I do on the property and where the location is. Now, after that 10 years of me renting it out, the renter has paid off for it, and at that time I could sell the property, and the market has more than likely came up just because of inflation, because the Federal Reserve prints money all the time, guys. Okay, so this is a great hedge against inflation, and it's gone up in price. But more than likely, like if you, depends on what state you're in, the property values have gone up because everyone's exponentially moving to the cities because of jobs and things of that nature, and property values are going up. So in this case, I can buy a property with negative equity, make over $100,000 right off the bat, 60,000 from cash flow. When I sell it, at least the property is going up 100K in 10 years because I only buy entry level homes. So I don't expect them to go 500 or anything like that because again, I buy entry level homes. We're talking about a $110,000 home, guys. Okay. Uh, Therefore, going up 100,000 in 10 years is very doable. In Texas, I've done it. In other states, I know other people have done it. It's very easily doable. In Colorado, property prices have like doubled in 10 years, guys. Like if your house was worth 300, now it's worth 600. So many other places, Nevada, so on. So in 10 years, not only would I be able to cash out equity, you know, of 100K, and more than likely a cash flow of 60K plus, and so I'll be walking out with $160,000 from a house with negative equity. Okay, now I bought the house with very little amount of money. I had the seller finance it to me, and this is what I call a creative real estate investing. Now, again, this is only one solution, guys. Okay, I bought it in terms, and I rented it out as a landlord. Okay, and I made over 100K plus. Okay, in 10 years. All right. There's many other ways. Now I could have done the same exact deal without buying it. I could have just controlled this property, not dealing with the headaches of being a landlord. Um, excuse me, guys. So another strategy that I go into right in my book, guys, in the mother course. So, anyways, guys, if you're out there and you haven't done a deal, you got to get the mother course. If you're out there doing deals but you're throwing away leads because you don't know how to structure it, you got to get the mother course. And because I give you free coaching, I want you to succeed, dude. I want you to succeed. And I don't want any of the money, any of the assignment fees, any of the profits. I don't care about any of that. I just want to make sure that you go to the place that you want to go in life. And I want to hear your success story. That's it, guys. Okay. Now, if you're throwing away leads like this, then please understand that it's your own ignorance that's allowing you to lose money. Because if you get the right kind of education, which is creativity, imagination, which is I'm full of it, I'm just spilling over and giving you free stuff, then you understand that any ball that comes in, you can hit it. It doesn't matter if it's a fastball, if it's a curve ball, it's a slow ball, whatever, dude. You know how to hit balls because you've been trained right. Okay. And if you're a realtor that the same deal came in, there's many other ways to structure these deals. For example, like a short sell, structure these deals, which I get into my book, to make profits from them. So it doesn't matter if you're a realtor or investor, if you're a wholesaler, if you're a fix and flipper, it does not matter. You're buying a whole guy, it does not matter, dude. By having a lot of education, which I've given to you in my mother course, from finding deals, how to negotiate, how to structure deals, you're going to be able to monetize to the next level. Plus, you get access to me and my team to help you succeed. That's the only reason I'm here, guys. I had 3 businesses. I came with $100 as a refugee. I let it all go like Buddha, like Christ, and went and became homeless, guys, for almost a year and a half. And now I'm back. And my only purpose is I know what the meaning of life is. It's not accumulation. It's not getting a bunch of stuff. I'm not trying to sell you, try to get you some shit. I want to change your life. I want to change your kids' life. I want to change your family's life, dude. I want to be able to go to different states and different countries, and I help other people out. There's nothing better than that. No job, no money, no Ferrari, no Bentley, no X or Y can ever give me that, dude, because the world that I live in is a world of abundance. I just went from $100 living out of my car in college to having 3 businesses, rental properties, making millions of dollars for 14, 15 years, to letting it all go and coming back and making money and living my dreams, dude, because America is a great country. Every country in the world is basically our thinking. Now there's some countries that are better than other countries. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna go there, but you and I control our own brains and we control our own destiny. And with the mother course, with MrNoFluff.com, I'm here to shape and change your life, dude. Shape and change your life. Shape and change your life, dude. Because the more I change your life, the more I can feel good. It's all about feeling good and giving love, dude. Because we only live once, man. We only come down this path once, and I want to light everyone's candles up. I mean, fuck a job, fuck a boss, fuck traffic, fuck getting into debt, and spend time with what you want to do. And that's my purpose, is to help you, free you from your own self and the illusion that the school system or a society and a dogma that has built. Okay, that you can do it. Look at me, I can't spell it right. Had 3 businesses, 14 years making a shitload of money. My dream car, dream bike. I'm not just bragging, guys. Came and read a spell as a refugee. Don't know shit. Let it all go to do it again. Okay. And but this time I don't want accumulations. I want to just impact you. And that's why I'm doing this. It's why I'm giving this for free. That's why I have my channel. Since 2013, I've been doing this shit for free, guys. Okay. So, anyways, get the mother course. It's a small amount of price. It's going to change your life if you take action. And I'm here a phone call away from you guys. If you need any help with anything, how to structure deals, how to talk to a seller, how to fill out the paperwork, where to find this, how to find that, I'm here for you guys, okay? In the mother course. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Are you doing deals? What do you need help with, guys? What do you need help with? That's what I'm here for, okay? If you need how to do cold calling, negotiation, whatever you need help with, leave a comment. I'm here for you guys. And hustle and bustle. Don't take no for an answer. And remember, please, please, if you get a negative equity deal, don't throw it away, man. Don't throw that deal away. Bring it to me at least, because if you don't want to work it, let me get it, okay, guys? If you have deals, bring them to me. I pay up to $12,000 per deal, guys, okay? But I show you how to do the deal yourself so you can make the maximum amount of money, dude, okay? Either way,